So the fact that you are jackpotting to Canada, or you're moving or traveling or relocating to Canada, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in good terms with your landlord and also your employer. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious if you're new here. If you're seeing this pretty face for the first time, please ensure not to make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up, do all the good stuff, engage with my content. I have other interesting videos that I know are going to be very useful to you, so do well to watch them. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Mwah! I love you. Thank you. So yeah, let's dive into today's video. So in today's video, I'll be telling you guys the things that I wish I knew before moving to Canada. I know this is going to be very useful to some people who are trying to move here. There are some of you who have already gotten your PPR and will be traveling here anytime soon. So I believe this video will be helpful to you, and also those who intend to come here in the future, this video will also be useful to you, okay? Alright, let's dive right into the video. So the first thing I wish I knew before coming to Canada is getting a reference letter from your former employer and your landlord. Yeah, if you used to live in a rented apartment or building back home, you should get a reference letter before coming here, because some places here, when you're trying to get an accommodation, they always ask for reference from your previous place, like from where you used to live before. They want to know the kind of person you are, if you're someone that they want to rent their property to, and all of that. And the best source to get that kind of information from is your previous landlord. So they will ask you to get a reference letter from your previous landlord. So the fact that you are jackpotting to Canada, or you're moving or traveling or relocating to Canada, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in good terms with your landlord and also your employer, because trust me, you will need them in the long run. You will need them in the future, especially your employer from your previous place of work. Most places here, when you get a job, when they are doing their like security check and all of those things before they give you your offer letter, they always ask for reference from either your employer or someone from where you used to work before. So try to be in good terms with people that you will need their help, right? Try to be in good terms with your team lead, your CEO, your colleagues too, because you never can tell when you will need their help, because these things happen, right? And you just want to be well prepared when such situations are thrown at you. Another thing that I wish I knew before coming to Canada, come close, please. I have overemphasized on this, and I cannot overemphasize enough. Just come close. Get your driver's license before moving to Canada. If you don't have a driver's license and you plan to come here, better go and get one now. It is not difficult to get a driver's license in Nigeria, at least that I know for sure. Try to get your driver's license, you guys, please. It is very important. It is extremely important. It's going to save you a lot. And if you know that your driver's license is about to expire, please try to renew it before coming to avoid stories, okay? Because I know if you're out of Nigeria, you cannot renew your license if you're not there in person. And I know of someone that is actually going through that now, because he came with an expired license, and the registry, when he went to the registry with the license so that they could convert it to the like class 5, or class 5, because if you don't come with your license, you have to start from afresh, right? So they said because it's expired, they refused, so he had to get the class 7, which is so annoying. So you want to get your license. If it's about to expire, like I said, please renew it before coming. It will help you. Renew it before coming. It will help you. It will also help you when you're trying to get insurance. You guys, insurance rates in this country, especially in Calgary, is so expensive. I don't know why. Like, Calgary insurance rate is so expensive. Yeah, it's so expensive. So if you have like license from back home is going to help reduce your insurance. And also another thing that you guys should get, or I wish I knew before coming here, is getting your no claims. Okay, no claims, like when you were driving back home you didn't have any issues, get like no claims from an insurance company. You guys invest in insurance, okay? Try to get insurance when you're in back home, because it's going to help you here. It's going to help you reduce your insurance costs if you want to drive. Like if you consider driving, those are the factors that you should put in mind before leaving Nigeria, because even leaving any part of the world to come here, if you're planning on coming here, you should do that. Because I know that it's just the US and UK that they allow to like change their license without taking the test, right? But I don't know but I think the insurance thing is still the same for everybody, so look into that. Very, very important. Another thing I came to realize when I moved here, although it did not affect me, is if you have devices like your phones, if you have phones that, I don't know, cannot work in certain places, because I know at least iPhones can work everywhere, I think, because my phone did not give me issues when I came here. So if you know you have such phones that select areas or locations, try to unlock it so that when you come here, you'll be able to use any like service provider of your choice. Because if you come here and your phone doesn't work, that's a lot of expenses, unplanned expenses, right? And the cell plans here are really expensive. Yes, Canada has really expensive cell plans, okay? So most people, what they do, if you're trying to like get a phone, they try to put it in their plan, right? So as they are paying for their data, they're also paying for the phone, which is more expensive. If for instance someone, okay, let me use myself for instance, I'm not paying for a phone, right? I have my phone from back home, but my cell plan, what I pay on my phone is $52.50. So imagine if I was paying for a phone, it's going to be more than that. Like it's going to be more than $52.50, because I'm paying for my data as well as my phone plan. Like I'm paying for it together because it's from the same service provider. I don't know if it makes sense. So if you know you have such phones that is going to give you that kind of wahala issues, if you're not Nigerian, that's what I mean, issues, it's going to give you those kind of problems, you want to make sure you fix that before coming here. Okay. Another thing that I wish I knew before coming to Canada is really funny. This one is so funny and people might not see it as a big deal, but it's the date structure, you guys. Back in Nigeria, and I think that's the same for the US, I'm not sure. Back in Nigeria, when we are writing the date, even in school, anywhere you're trying to sign something and you need to put the date, we always put the day. For instance, if I want to say October 8th, 2020, right? I will say 08, which is 8/10, then 20, which is 8th of October 2020. But here is different. They put the month before the date, then the year. And that shit has confused me a lot. Like, I'm always making mistakes. I'm always confused. I don't know which is to, I'm always confused. You get what I mean? I don't know which to write first when I'm like filling forms or when I need to write the date. I'm always confused. Sometimes I'll write it the way I've always known, which is the Nigerian style, but the style here is the month first. So if I'm trying to write October 8, 2020, it will be 10/08/2020. So I don't know. It was weird to me. It's still weird because I'm still getting used to it. So that's something you should consider at the back of your mind. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to Canada was that I could come with adapters. Maybe some of you know this, some may not. I did not know this. I remember before I came to Canada, I just recently got hair straightener and all of that. Really cute purple hair straightener. But because the what's it called? The plug of the appliance in Nigeria is not the same here. So I felt, oh, it's not gonna work. But I don't know why my mind did not go to getting adapters that will work, that will make it work. So because of that, I had to drop all my hair appliances, from my blow dryer to my hair straightener to my hot comb, everything, any device that I had that but that's needed, you know what I mean, like had that kind of plug. I dropped all of them, which was so sad. Not really sad because I mean I gave it to my sisters, right, which is okay, but if I knew, I would have brought them because I would have been able to use them. For instance, the hot comb that I have here is, I don't know, it works, but the one I have back home is more effective than this one. So I wish I brought those things back. So if you're looking to drop in your stuff, you can actually come with them, and they will work if you use an adapter or adapter. So the last thing I wish I knew before coming here, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but there's this notion that when you're trying to, people will always tell you when you're trying to come to Canada, don't bring clothes, bring food stuff and all of that. So I didn't really bring clothes, which I wish I did, because the clothes here are expensive. Yeah, everything in Canada is expensive. If you don't know, just know that. So clothes here are very expensive, and the clothes in the stores, they don't really look the best. That's why I hardly buy clothes from the stores. I always buy my clothes from like online stores and all of that. So if you have clothes, like really nice clothes, don't drop them, bring them, because they'll get really useful for you, right? You will get to wear them regardless of, okay, it's always cold and the summer months are really few and all of that. Don't worry, it will come in handy. Bring your clothes. Those are your very beautiful clothes. Don't leave them behind. Bring them when you're coming. And bonus tip, if you're coming from Nigeria to Canada, I don't know other places, don't bother buying winter jackets from Nigeria. You see all of you that go to Yaba market to buy winter jackets. It won't work here. It will not do anything for you here. It's just a waste of money, because when you get here, you definitely buy a good winter jacket. I think those kind of winter jackets are maybe good in the UK, but Canada, that winter jacket is not very reliable. So you want to get something that is very good. So just save yourself the stress, come here and get one. Okay, yeah. So even if you're coming in the winter, I know it's really cold, especially when you just come out of the airport, you can get one, but trust me, it won't really do anything for you, honestly, because you definitely buy when you get here. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wish I knew before coming here. I don't know, in case I'm forgetting something, you can add it in the comment section down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.